Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Sunday. All right, guys. Oh, we finally got through the week. Guys, this has been such a fun week, but I've also missed Jason so much. Now he is coming back today. So, of course, tomorrow we will be back for hot, messy topics, all kinds of things. And in the meantime, we have some other stuff that we have to go over. Guys, we're back to talk about the Real Housewives of New Jersey because I don't know if you guys know, but there's a lot that's being said. And of course, Two T's in a Pod did not skip a beat when it came down to the fact that they saw that Jacqueline Laurita and Teresa Giudice met up in Las Vegas. Now because they met up, Teresa, Jacqueline, okay, do we have a reunion? Do we not? But then, of course, we have Tamra and Teddy who are like, oh, let's reach out and let's get Jacqueline on the podcast. I'm not mad about that. I think that's a great idea, but now we have something to talk about. So before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, I say, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys. So Jacqueline Laurita indicated that Joe Giudice thinks, his filmed reunion with Joe Gorga was at least staged. Yeah, I wasn't shocked by this. I felt like this was staged anyways. I feel like after even bringing this up on the channel and for Hot Messy Topics, I knew that this was staged. This totally came off as staged. Even Jason said that he felt like after Teresa met up with Jacqueline Laurita, that it was just obvious. Like, this is a no-brainer. Joe decided to meet up with Joe because he was trying to get back at his sister. Because when Melissa found out that Teresa and Jacqueline met up, obviously they talked about Melissa, and Joe Gorga was like, hey, listen, I'm going to get you back. Hold on. It keeps going. She was saying that Teresa knew about this whole meeting beforehand. She also claimed that Melissa Gorga was DMing the producers and Danielle Staub while attempting to get on the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Okay. Additionally, the alum addressed her recent conversation with her sister-in-law, Caroline Manzo, amid the investigation allegedly involving Brandy Glanville, which we're going to get to. But on Two T's in a Pod podcast with host Tamra Judge and Teddy Mellencamp, Jacqueline revealed that Teresa knew about Joe Gorga's reunion with Joe Giudice ahead of time. Now, how the hell, if you walk into a bar, this is my question. I don't really get this. I'm trying to understand, so help me. How do you walk into a bar, right? And it's by accident. Oh my God, we used to come here all the time. It's so crazy. We used to come to the same spot in the Bahamas, and you randomly run into Joe Giudice. I wasn't buying it. Like, sometimes I understand, like, even Los Angeles, sometimes it's like, okay, well, it's a really small town and it's, people think it's so big and you run into people. I get that. But for the Bahamas thing, it seemed like these things weren't adding up. Now, when asked if the video, which appeared to be spontaneous, was actually staged, Jacqueline answered, I think Joe Giudice thinks it was. Jacqueline then addressed how Melissa Gorga joined the Real Housewives of New Jersey, which, I mean, we've heard about this for so long. Ultimate Girls Trip, Danielle Staub, Teresa Giudice, Melissa Gorga. Everyone has a different story. Melissa had been DMing the producers trying to get on the show, and she went behind their back. Jacqueline shared that one of the producers told her this directly. Now, she was also DMing the whole season 2, and I think she was messaging Danielle Staub. And that's what Jacqueline Laurita said when she was referring to the whole situation about how this all came to fruition. At one point in the podcast, Jacqueline doubled down on her claim that Melissa always said Caroline was too old and boring to ever return to the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Now, I'm surprised that this even came out, but Jacqueline is the one who's saying that you're a liar. This didn't actually happen. This isn't true. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. And you are, if anything, just a liar. Hold on. So, on top of this, Dolores Catania is saying that it's time for the Gorgas and the Giudices to part ways. We've also heard a little bit about this, but I want to just let you know what they're saying. Season 13 of The Real Housewives of New Jersey once again focuses on the family drama between Teresa and Joe and Melissa. Now, unlike past seasons, the Giudices and Gorgas were unable to put a Band-Aid on their drama for the sake of the family. Currently, the family is not on speaking terms after Joe and Melissa skipped out on Teresa and Louis' August wedding at the last minute. But longtime family friend and New Jersey star Dolores Catania, she was one of the few who witnessed the drama play out between the Gorgas and the Giudices firsthand. She appeared on the February 7th episode of Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen, where she declared it's time for the Gorgas and the Giudices to throw the towel on their troublesome, very just uncomfortable, not a good situation relationship. And I agree with Dolores. I mean, I think at the end of the day, I feel like for Teresa and Joe Gorga, this has just been such a long time coming. We've been hashing this out. We've been fighting this out. We've been battling this out. Nothing is going to be productive out of this situation. But at least Dolores has the goal to say it. She said, I think it's time. I never took a side. With family, you don't, because you lose at the end of the day. I just think it's time for them to really part ways. I do. Dolores noted that she doesn't want to see Teresa and the Gorgas cut off all communication, but she thinks it might be the best option in order to have peace in their lives. If there's no peace in their life being together, then I think it's time. Teresa recently reacted to Dolores' comments about her family drama with the Gorgas. And normally Teresa doesn't like when anyone, even one of her oldest friends, gives their 2 cents on the family business. But this time, Teresa couldn't help but agree with Dolores' take on things. She said, that's what's happening, unfortunately. And this is what she said on Watch What Happens Live. But while of course, this is all playing out. But while the drama may be great for the Real Housewives of New Jersey, the feud with Joe is just causing her a lot of pain. I don't want to fight with him. I just don't know what to say. It's very, very sad. I mean, yeah, to say the least. On top of that, Teresa Giudice is insisting that she gave the Real Housewives of New Jersey newbie Rachel Fuda a fair chance. But she's also praising the hell out of Danielle. Danielle is so much fun. I am loving her this season. I think that she is such a great casting decision for the Real Housewives of New Jersey, and I can't wait to see what she brings to this season. When I first met Rachel, I definitely gave her a fair chance, but you're going to have to see how this season plays out to see where that falls. But I just wanted to put that out there. Okay, so coming on the show as Melissa's friend, I personally felt like I was immediately polarized, even without polarizing myself. She's saying that she felt like Rachel Fuda, because she came on to the show as Melissa's friend, that it was automatically going to be a target on her back. Now, then you have Danielle, and everyone loved Danielle, but then people were talking about the fact that for Danielle, they feel like producers brought her on to be kind of in Teresa's corner. So what Teresa's accusing Rachel Fuda of being in Melissa's corner, they're accusing Danielle of being in Teresa's corner. This is so much to go over. Guys, I am so curious. What are your thoughts? If you haven't already, go ahead and smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, I say, well, I mean, happy Sunday, guys. Let's watch some Potomac reunion. I'm going to go pick up Jason. We're going to do some polls in the community tab, and then we'll see you tomorrow. I love you guys, and we'll see you next time.